Hey, hey, hey. Hey, lovelies. So, yeah, I have on a bonnet. It's a casual Saturday. I didn't sleep last night, and my work phone looking at Trey on YouTube.
What's going on? Trey back again.
He be having me
Did hit you with a
cracking
video.
the hell
And I
up.
want to send a
He
big
is
shout out to all my
hilarious.
subscribers, aka
So,
my family,
I kind of pre-did
those
some
who
stuff.
listen to me and we interact with each other. I want to
Cut
send
it
a
out,
special
so.
shout out to you all for updating me on this story because my
So,
inbox was filled. I went to sleep.
we're going, I got a few little things. First, I need to update the reef that's going on the door. I know I'm so late putting this reef on the door, but it's gold, so it'll be on the door. It's gonna be gold and pink. Found these beautiful flowers at Michael's. I hardly go on Michael's. I have to be having a Pacific thing I'm going to Michael's for. I also found, I think they higher than Hobby Lobby to me. And Hobby Lobby to me have more sales. Like these were $6. I may put these in the reef too. I just got these because I think they absolutely beautiful and they rose gold. I think I brought like 5. Spending money I don't even need to spend. But I really can't decorate the table because we use our table. And I don't have a dining room table, I have a kitchen table. As you see, I'm sitting at it now about the craft. I got a runner for the island, a silver runner for the island.
I guess they took my advice, and they took somebody else's advice. Not saying they took my advice.
I'm gonna still keep my fruit bowl there because everything else that is on my counter, I use like I'm not for decorating, and then I can't use my kitchen the way I need to use it. So what I'm gonna do is I decorated the bar. That damn thing ain't supposed to be up there, but I'm gonna move it because I'm gonna actually use that for the centerpiece for the kitchen table when I fix the kitchen table up. Yeah, there's a couple of things ain't supposed to be over there, but anyway. So I want to make 3 different sides. I actually went to go buy them. Then I picked it up at Michael's, and it was just like super light. So that's when I picked it up. I'm like, I'm a crafter. You making shit all the time. It's like, I've been completely off track from so much stuff. It's not even funny. But for the most part, I picked it up. I'm like, I can make this. And I can make it to my standards. I ain't got to walk to somebody else's house, see them with it. And it's custom to me, and I could do it to whatever sizes. So I brought the cardboard from Hobby Lobby. They had a pack of 10 for I think $2.99. This one, which is the tallest one, was the whole board. And I would say wrap the whole board because it's gonna make it sturdier than just thin like the one I felt in the store. This is a little more than half of the board, and this is the other thing, which is giving me 3 different sizes. This dog is driving me crazy. Okay, back to it. So, letting the glue gun heat up. We're going to start with the big one, which I chose the fur ribbon to do it on. And I'm simply just going to wrap this one. And I think I want to do the same one. Do the same thing to the velvet one because I like the thick, so to give it a little rim. This one, I think I'm going to cut and layer it to where I can make it come out. Of course, I want to do some glitter, but what's the plan? I'm not going downstairs to the craft area to look for the glitter. I don't have it in me. Had a rough. I couldn't sleep last night. And then my work phone started ringing very, very early. Early for me anyway. So that wasn't gonna work out. So I couldn't get up. So just made it to where maybe I'll go in the beauty room. I did some dumb shit last night, y'all. Dumb. And I broke my TV it wasn't a new TV, but I broke my TV that I had that was in my living room at the apartment. Let's see what this ring light do. I don't understand. Oh, dumb. Oh, okay, well, let me see what light. It ain't like I'm all flogged up. I put on some little makeup because my daughter said I shouldn't. Oh, no, not that one. Girl, I don't have time for this. Anyway, to be honest, I ain't gonna get on here ever looking completely crazy, but I'm not for the whole let me get up, let me put on a wig, let me put on lipstick and a full face of makeup to clean up or to cook, because I do plan on doing some what I'm eating in a day or what I cook today. Not so much what I'm eating in a day, because if whatever journey I decide to do or whatever, after listening to a few YouTubers that I follow with a weight journey, and of course we know people be super tough on the internet, and I probably would clap back. I ain't gonna just sit on here and lie like, no, I ain't gonna say no. No, I'm not. I'm a clap back. So whatever I decide to do, is a couple of things that I like to make that is pretty good to me, pretty easy, quick, and I've been using my air fryer a lot. Like I got a chicken breast that I just put some mayonnaise and breadcrumbs on. I ain't have no Parmesan, the cheese in the cheese, so I couldn't put none of that because Amazon played me on my food delivery today. They played like they know what I was talking about, but I did. I'm not gonna keep talking, but it's over. Shit supposed to been here at 5. I'm here at 4, before 4. And plus, most of the time they good. So, as you see, I'm hot gluing and I'm wrapping. I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to wrap. I like fabulous looking, pretty stuff. So, Cody, sit down. Look, I can't be crafting. I'm trying to play with this dog. Oh, it is somebody in the yard next door. Good dog. Don't play. I don't like how close he is either, though, to be honest. But again, this is going to be a very fast, easy craft, but it's still going to serve its purpose, because now I'm not spending $25 on some damn trees. And I probably add a tree, depending on what color it is, to my little collection every year. But when I picked that tree up, y'all, I just was like, listen, I ain't got no reason not to craft this weekend. Like I'm about to make these. So when I was in Hobby Lobby about to buy the styrofoam, because I'm like, yeah, they got the styrofoam cones, and they had Hobby Lobby had every color. Then I thought about it, like I've kind of did something similar to this before, but for something else. And I'm like, I can make I used to make these if I wanted to personalize a topping for my tree. You could do the same thing with these. You could like roll a smaller one if you want to, and whatever topping you want to put on your tree, there you go. You can put it on your tree. So yeah, if y'all hear something loud, my dog be drinking like we don't be giving him water, so he be drinking loud as hell. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling this already. So I brought 2 of these because I figured that this one was gonna be pretty big, and I figured that I probably and I didn't want to be skimping on it. Like I wanted it to be close together, so when you rub the fur together, it'll just blend, and that's what it's doing. Yeah, I'm extra. I kind of want to put a little rhinestone thing at the bottom of it, and it's a possibility I may. But right now, I'm going to leave them This is like the bomb. Gorilla Glue Stick. It stayed really, really good. So yeah, this is something quick, easy, and you can use whatever ribbon or whatever material you want to use to make this. And I'm simply, with this, I can't tell you I'm able to do this with all, but I'm able to just wrap it. Now, my plan was to get the styrofoam one, and I didn't even have to wrap it. I wouldn't have had to even, I would have had to wrap it, but I didn't have to use hot glue if I wanted to use it for something else, the ribbon for something else next year. I could have with the styrofoam. Of course, it's going to cost you more money, about $25 to buy 3 different sizes. I think they start at $7.99, then $5.99. So this was a cheaper route as far as making my cones, opposed to buying the styrofoam. But if you buy the styrofoam ones, you could actually get fabric pins and pin it in so that you can use it, the ribbon next year. Cody, stop biting on my pup. Stop playing with me, okay? I don't know what's going on with you. But you're not going outside to be starting up fights and shit with men that's working on the house. Right, sit down. So that's a good idea too, but I'm like $25, even though the ribbon was on sale. This ribbon was $5.99. Let me say this. I brought wider ribbon. They got wider ribbon than this for $7.99 in the fabric part of Hobby Lobby. If you buy the fur from the wedding or where they got Christmas stuff, it's $9.99. It's weird. I'm sure they different vendors, but it's all just faux fur. So, and you crafting with it. Like, it ain't like you trying to make a coat. So, no. So I'm just giving you all that. They do have a wider option. It's, instead of the $5.99, it's $7.99. I just got 2 of these because I didn't think I was, if I don't use it, then I'll take it back. Because I'm trying to stay in the habit of, if I don't use stuff, or something don't fit, or I don't like stuff, instead of just say, oh, I'm going to take it back and it just be sitting, I'm trying to take stuff back. It's a waste of money. And I'm trying to be on a better financial goal, which I don't really do bad now, but I got some things I want to do in 2021. And that's going to be not spending unnecessary money. And when you keep stuff and don't take it back, or don't sell it, or whatever, it's unnecessary. I ain't trying to do that no more. And stuff will literally be in my car. That ain't good either, because, especially at this time of the year, because then people looking in your car, and they been and bust your window for some shit you got from Ross for $6.99. You like, for real? So, I will say this. As the cone is getting bigger, you have to pull tighter and make sure that you almost not overlapping it, but kind of overlapping it, little spot. Instead of buying a desk, because on her, she used a bookshelf and turned it inside out on both sides. And on one side, she just didn't put, no, on the bookshelf, turned it inside out. But I was thinking on one side, I would just put in bars, where you, 2 bars where you could put ribbon on. But I thought it was jeans. Then she got a top. But you could get a top from Lowe's or somewhere, and she made her desk. That's how she made it. So I kind of was thinking about doing that, opposed to buying a desk that's going, and they be hella high. Craft desks are hella high, and the cabinets, because I had started looking at them before when I moved into the house. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do to this area. Girl, I'm like, this is a fucking desk. Like, it ain't nothing even special to it. But listen, can't knock nobody for their prices. They seen the value in what they made. But what you can do is switch it up and get things the way you want. Cody, I know you bored, but calm down with all that sign. What's wrong with you? I think he missed my nephew, because my nephew is normally here. And I think he like, y'all boring as hell. I'm not interested in this video you doing. And I ain't got nobody to run and get on my nerve. Because I can't help it. Y'all, this chicken smells so good in this air fryer. Put some little cayenne pepper. I hate that I ain't had the cheese though. So when I was doing keto, strict keto, no, I never did. I'm lying. I've never did strict keto. I learned stuff from them, but it also helped you. Like a keto donut, mini donut rather, is like 3 to 4 carbs. So that with some coffee, and you having that for breakfast with some coffee, and even if you add some bacon to it or some meat to it, you are still not. Oh, you know what's missing? Oh, I didn't see. I'm going to juice up my deers, and I brought buttons, and I don't see the buttons. Damn. Anyway, sorry off ADD, but yeah, they have so many different things that you could do, and if you're trying to do something, like I hate telling people, oh, I'm doing this, and then people start telling you, oh, you're not supposed to be eating that, oh, you can't eat that, or listen, shut up. I would never forget being in this group, because I do it Zingler too, and I really love it. It was very successful for me too. I just got to stay the course, period. But I would never forget being in this group, and I'm doing good. I'm taking pictures of my food, putting it on the page, whatever. And I put the pictures on the page, and it was a tomato. What's crazy is I'm not even a tomato fan. So it was a tomato on the tacos that was, this before the low carb, the 4 carb wraps, tortillas. And it was on the lettuce, which it was cool. I still do my burgers in that on the lettuce sometime, but with the wraps, I'm like, 5 carbs, bitch, bad. Anyway, so we post the picture, me and my daughter. We post the picture, and I'm like, yeah, that look pretty woo-woo. So everybody like, oh, that looks delicious. One motherfucker go say, you're not supposed to have tomatoes. You shouldn't have tomatoes on that. That's not in the program, and if you're not gonna eat in the program, then you shouldn't post pictures. Anybody that know me could imagine what I was thinking. I said, let me go ahead and get out this group, because bitch, I want to be eating a cake right now. You talk to me about motherfucking tomato, not tomatoes, a tomato, and I'm eating this shit, some tacos on lettuce. Your complaint is a tomato? Listen, it took everything in me not to say exactly what I just said. Bitch, listen, I want some donuts, and you talk to me about a fucking tomato. Like, some shit just be stupid. Like, if people are making small changes, which I had made huge changes from one extreme to the next. But if I'm telling you, oh yeah, I lost 24 pounds, and this is what I'm doing, and then I post a picture of some food, a dinner I'm having, and that's your response under the feed. Listen. So, moral of this story, I had to get the fuck out the group because I was gonna go off. Same thing with this other group that I was in too while I'm on air, to juice up my deers, my velvet deers that I have. So the next one I'm gonna do, isn't this pretty? And I wish I would have found this when I was doing my tree. I definitely would have used it. But I'm trying not to overbuy or buy stuff that I don't absolutely have. None of this shit I absolutely had to have. Let's be clear. I didn't have to put no trees. But I like it. And I wanted trees, and $2.99, $2.50, so $5, $10. So 10, $2. So out of this, I made these, and I think I definitely spent under $20. I was gonna spend $20 just on the cones, and then another $10 on the ribbon. So I think I saved probably from not making out the styrofoam. I saved about $12, and not buying probably the same, because if I would have brought them, they was the ones I wanted was $49.99, half that $25. Yeah, definitely save. If you got the time to do it yourself, do it yourself. And I'm still looking at YouTube because that's my Saturday thing. So I ain't missing nothing. So with this one, I'm gonna, let me see, do I wanna take it to a point? I think I do. So with this, because it moves, so you wanna hold your finger and place it.
Oh my god, I could cry. I literally could cry.
Place it where you want it. I want to point at the top.
My arms never fit me. The body parts never.
That's another thing me and Janima have in common. We both got big arms. So I'll be trying to base stuff on like, yeah, let me see if it fit her arms. Then if it fit her arms, it may fit my arms. So thank you, Janima. And of course, I don't know who she is. I just been following her on YouTube, but I love Baltimore, and I wouldn't mind meeting her when I go to Maryland. Well, I love Maryland. I ain't gonna say Baltimore, so for say. Okay, so I want this to be a little bit more pointy. That's another thing, y'all. When you're using this wire that has this that wire in it, be careful, because if you cut it, it will stick you, and you don't want to get stuck because it hurt, even though it's a little pin. So this is what I was saying. I want to see that rim. So that's why instead of cutting this and gluing pieces like I'm going to do the other one, I'm going to wrap it too. So that it'll buckle some and you will see a little, see how it's doing? Oh, shoot. See how it's giving you that little buckle? So yeah, that's going to be pretty. But I ain't in no rush. The only thing I got to do is the living room table. My velvet pillowcases came, so put the other pillows in there. I would have liked to not be still decorating this close to Christmas. But again, I don't do a whole bunch of decorating in the first place. Oh, okay. So we sit here and talk about stuff. And I had this conversation with my daughter about the vaccine. And I ain't gonna sit and lie like, oh no, I'm not scared yet. I'm finna rush and take it. Like, I have mixed feelings about it. I kind of feel like it's rushed. It was rushed. First they said we weren't gonna see nothing until 2021, and now all of a sudden, the end of the year, we got a. And I understand it was dire need to do it, but I just feel like it was rushed. And by me being in health care, we are some of the people that will get it first. And that's great and all. But I'm so undecided, rather. And my company just sent out stuff, consent papers to get it. And I'm just unsure. And I know people, because I had it, like my daughter said, well, Ma, you don't want it again. And I don't. Hell no, I don't. But I also don't want something that they done rushed and did and it killed me. I also don't want that. So I'm just undecided. I'm not saying I'm not going to take it. I think I just want to wait and see what the effects are. I hate to say it, but on everybody else. I mean, it is what it is. So let me say this. And of course, we had to take the measles shots. We had to take the mumps shots, polio, all of that. And I get that. I do get it because without a lot of these, we would have been in here around here fucked up. I get that. But also, that wasn't by our choice. That was our parents' choice. And it was like, oh, you're going to get it. And I think at some point you had to get them in order to be able to go to school with some of them. But I understand. I think I want people to be more understanding of people that are skeptical of taking it. And this coming from somebody that actually had a battle with corona. It's still, both of them scary. It's scary catching it. It's scary, this whole thing, because we don't know if it's safe, really. I mean, I understand. They're like, oh, they went through testing and they did test it on people. I don't know. I'm scared. How do you all feel about it? What's your thoughts on the whole getting the vaccine, and do you want to be in the first group of people? Why I look so damn shiny? I'm shiny. And it is what it is. I love this one, y'all. Look. I like that shine in it. I like that 3D reach. Yeah, I think this is my favorite. I thought it was going to be the first one. But, yeah, this going to tie in with my drapes. Drapes. That's how old it's still. This gonna tie in with my curtains. It's gonna tie in with the velvet pillows. I know 9 times out of 10 I ain't finna find these pictures. Hey, do y'all remember back in the day? And my mama them had it for sure. I know when I was 3 because we used to live in the projects when I was 3, and in that apartment, the velvet pictures. Leave a what is velvet? Leave a thumbs up at the bottom if your family had one of them velvet pictures back in the day. So I'm a 70s, 80s baby. I was a 70s baby, but grew up in the 80s. But I'm saying my mama them had this picture. Had that velvet. They even had the bedroom set that had the red velvet in the bedroom set. That was a shit velour, but not for this velour. I wonder was that real velvet that people was putting on them pictures, and then the pictures will light up. Yeah, the 70s. Oh, my daddy them thought they was the shit. That velvet. Oh, and also, actually, I've been seeing these back. Because by next year, we'll be back to bags. Bro, that wrapping was kind of like, ew. Working my nerves. Okay, so let's see what this ribbon is about. Oh, okay. It don't have the wire, but it's solid. Oh, that's pretty. And it's the shine that I need for this. Oh, I keep. See what I'm saying? With these two. And then that shine gonna be right there. I love that one. Okay. So, let's get this one on. Originally, I wanted to, because I thought it had wire in it, and I was gonna strip them. But it ain't gonna be able to bend up the way I want it, so I kind of gotta wrap this one. Which is fine. That means that I'll be done with this in like 5 minutes. Basically. Okay. Okay, little bitty tree. So yes, y'all, I am scared about this vaccine. But also, I'm the same person that once I got old, where I was in charge of myself as a teenager, Well, that's a whole nother story. Waiting on the book. But anyway, once I was in charge of myself and making sure my stuff was done and all of that, I started lying. I hated shots. Oh my God. I used to go on 55th to the clinic for our school stuff, and I swear to you, I used to run through the whole clinic when they was like, okay, so they'd be like, so after a while, when I would see them start standing at the door, I know they finna give me a shot. So sometime I make it out. This went on probably for a long time. Don't judge me. I hated shots. And I know people go, I hate needles to today. I still turn my head when I go get blood drawn. When I was pregnant, because you got to keep doing it. I had a teddy bear. Plus, I was young. I had a teddy bear. It was raggedy as hell by the time, them 10 months, because, of course, my daughter took forever. But by 10 months, the bear was super raggedy. Yeah. Super raggedy. But hate needles. And I wish they stopped showing the vaccine, because now you got to show how many. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see no shots. I don't like looking at the blood that I got to get done now. So this one, I would say, even though it's smaller, it's a little bit harder. Because
at DSW, so I'm going to link that if it's not sold out, and if not, this is like a really popular style, so I'll be sure to link something similar. But yeah, all the way to the neck, and I actually like that because I don't know what it is about buttoning it up all the way to the neck, but it keeps it more conformed. That gives the top more form. So yeah, all of this. It was
okay. So these are the deers,
so
and I plan on giving them a fur choker because I'm extra, and I want them to. I got these from Hobby Lobby. They were originally $49.99. I couldn't make these over if I wanted to, so of course that's why I'm buying them. And because I hate stuff like that, because you see how the tips is white. It probably been scraped on the cabinet or whatever, but of course, you know, I'm gonna maneuver some of this hot glue in this fur. Careful with this hot glue gun, doing little stuff like this.
What you guys thought about this clothing haul, whether you guys are interested in getting at least one of these a month. I love doing our vlogs, and I love that, so I want to keep vlogging, but I also like styling things for you guys as well and showing you what's out there. So let me know what you guys
but I think that's because this not on that
getting
good.
a haul once a month, and yeah, maybe we'll go from there. You guys, all of the links for everything that I styled are linked in the description below, and
to be honest,
so let me know if you guys like this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram here, and make sure that you have liked and subscribed to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss a video, and be sure to follow me on the Reward Style app. I post all kinds of style outfits, so be sure to follow me. That link is in the description as well. If you want to see more of how things lay on me and my body shape is more similar to yours, it can really help with following me, not only just to see how I style it, but to see how certain brands and certain items fit me, and you may not have to take the gamble of making that purchase and figuring out for yourself, because you see, you know.
Okay.
So I'm doing the hard work for you. That's why.
So
y'all let me know.
she's just a little bit more fancier than what she was.
Bye.
No, she got to be out here, like, you know, sitting on somebody's table. She needed to be ready. You know? Let her be great. I'm choking the hell out of this one, though. Let me calm down a little bit, move it down. I know I told you all I'm a little bit unsure. Oh shit! See, unsure of what I want the channel to be about. So right now it's gonna be a little bit all over the place. I know y'all just like, oh, I just did trees, and I can tell you in the door it's gonna be about some housing stuff because I just moved in my house. Coming up on a year, and I haven't really. I ain't finished. Like I did some stuff, but I don't like it. I want to take it down. I got some videos that's coming up about the beauty room, and I'm already looking at some of the stuff that I did in there. I'm like, yeah, I don't like that, but right now, as I add stuff, so it definitely be some house stuff.
Only because I was doing them like after work.
Yeah, it'll be some house stuff, and it definitely will be some cooking stuff. So I think I put lifestyle, and I think everything that I just now. I'm not gonna guarantee the fashion stuff because of what I'm trying to do as far as saving and all of that. That really don't include me spending my coins on a whole bunch of hauls. So if I could figure out a way to do that, and plus I'm on, like I said, I'm going back to my weight journey, so I ain't gonna be buying 24s, and I plan on being another size. I want to buy, so these are the trees. I love them. I like the look, and I feel like this is just enough. I'm getting these black and white striped candles from Hobby Lobby to put there. Got my pink poinsettias. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all the trees and what I did with them. I might put some lights through the bottom, some little flashing tea lights. But I don't know. I kind of like the simplicity of this. So, hope you all like the finished product.